Hi. Welcome to Zoe Health and Wellness YouTube channel and Facebook page. Today, in this Zoe Health and Wellness video, we are going to talk about how to lose weight effectively with these proven 3 simple steps. Step number 1. Reduce or cut down refined carbohydrates on food intake. Reducing and cut down refined carbohydrates, sugars and starches from your daily food intake and diet will help curb your appetite, reduce or lower the sugars and insulin levels in your body. Carbohydrates are the quickest in digestion compared with fat and protein in the body. Avoid sugar and sugar-sweetened soda drinks. Numerous studies have shown and indicated that excessive sugar intake has harmful effects on our metabolic health, which can lead to visceral fat being built up around the abdomen and liver area, which is harmful and causing health problems. It is advisable to minimize the intake amount of sugar in our diet and even considering to completely eliminate sugary drinks. Examples: sugar-sweetened beverages, sugary sodas, fruit juices, and various high-sugar sports drinks. More than 20 randomized controlled studies have shown that low-carb diets do lead to 2 to 3 times more weight loss than low-fat diets, especially in reducing fat in the abdomen, around the organs and liver. Thus, taking low-carb diet plan will bring tremendous results and effects to weight loss. Step number 2. Increase protein, fat and fiber in daily food intake or diet. Protein is considered to be the most important macronutrient for weight loss. Proteins take longer to digest in the stomach than do carbohydrates. The digestion process doesn't begin until it hits the stomach, as the molecule's large size requires more work from the body to break them down. Research has shown that protein helps to reduce cravings by 60%, boost up the metabolism by 80 to 100 calories per day, and help you consume up to 441 fewer calories per day. Thus, protein helps to not only reducing weight, it also helps to avoid regaining weight. Studies shown that people who ate more quality protein in their diets has lesser problem with abdominal fat. Thus, taking plenty of quality protein will help boost our metabolism, reducing the hunger levels and eliminating abdominal fat. Thus, making protein to be a highly effective weight loss source. A fiber-rich diet may promote weight loss and help prevent weight gain. Fiber makes you feel full, longer and help you consume less calories. Population-based studies have shown that adults with a dietary high fiber intake are leaner than adults with low fiber intakes. Thus, eating plenty of fiber in your daily food intake can help with weight loss. Soluble fibers tend to bind water and form thick gel that hang around in our gut. This gel will slow down the movement of food moving through our digestive system and also slow down the absorption of nutrients, thus, resulting in prolonged feeling of fullness and reduction of appetite. One review study has found that adding 14 grams of fiber in the daily meal per day were linked to a 10% decrease in calorie intake and weight loss of about 4.5 pounds, 2 kilograms, over a 4 months period. Another 5-year study reported that taking 10 grams of soluble fiber in the daily meal was linked to a 3.7% reduction in the amount of fat in the abdominal cavity. All these studies have shown and proved that soluble fiber has tremendous effect in reducing the harmful belly or visceral fat. Thus, each one of your meals should include a protein source, a fat source and a fiber source, plus just a small portion of complex carbohydrates. Take note and make sure that you pay good attention to the portion size intake. Why? To keep calories in check. Step number 3. Exercise and active lifestyle. Physical activity, exercise and active lifestyle is highly important in order to live in optimal health. Most people do not move enough. The good news is that regular physical activity is one of the easiest ways to reduce your risk for chronic disease and to improve your quality of life. Study has shown that exercise has the amazing health benefits in reducing the abdominal fat. Weight training and cardiovascular exercise will help reduce overall fat in the body. Aerobic exercise will help in the major reduction of the abdominal fat. Resistance training, such as lifting weight, etc., is a good option for losing weight. Why? Well, when the muscle mass increased in your body, the metabolic rate increased. Your body now has a higher metabolism which help break down more sugar and convert into energy. The World Health Organization, WHO, and the American College of Sports Medicine suggested that moving more in daily life help burn calories, and walking 12,000 to 15,000 steps daily help lose weight.
In this video, we are going to talk about how to lose belly fats with these 7 proven tips. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Let's begin. Maintaining a trim body can be difficult, but losing belly fat, in particular, can seem impossible. It's not all in your head, according to Chris DeVecchio, a NASM-certified personal trainer and author of the 5x2 method, revealing the power of your senses. It's virtually impossible to tell one particular region of your body to accelerate the fat metabolism. Nonetheless, losing belly fat is a worthwhile objective because it is, unfortunately, the most dangerous place to store fat, according to Lawrence Cheskin, MD, chair of the Department of Nutrition and Food Studies at George Mason University and associate professor of health, behavior, and society at Johns Hopkins University. According to a study by Euroaspire v. A survey was conducted on cardiovascular disease prevention and diabetes that stated people with excess belly fat are at risk of developing heart diseases. According to a study by the University of Oxford, excessive belly fat causes type 2 diabetes. According to a study by the Michigan State University in East Lansing, more belly fat increased risks of cancer. Fat around the midsection is a strong risk factor for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancers, says Samuel Klein, MD, the director of the Center for Human Nutrition at Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis, Missouri. For women with their waist measure 35 or more inches and men 40 or more inches, chances are you are in potentially high risk of storing high amount of abdominal fat in your body. The Million Women study conducted in Britain demonstrated a direct link between the development of coronary heart disease and an increase in waist circumference over a 20-year period. Every 2 inches increased in the women's waist size will raise their risk by 10%. With this understanding about the high risk and consequences of the belly fat, often known as visceral fat, or the deep abdominal fat that covers your organs, it is advisable to burn off these dangerous belly fat in the body. The question now is, how do you get rid of it? You need to move beyond crunches to planks and take a holistic approach to fitness. It has to be more overall fat loss. Chris Gagliardi, a licensed personal trainer with the American Council on Exercise, agrees. ACE. Without further ado, here are some of the best-kept tips on how to permanently lose and burn off your belly fat. Here are the 7 best proven tips to lose and burn off belly fats. Number 7. Limiting your stress level. Stress affects every aspect of your body, so how you handle it will make or break your weight loss goals. Dr. Cheskin believes that the majority of the effects of stress are behavioral rather than neurochemical. It causes us to consume more, and we use food as a coping mechanism for stress. The reality is that eating to make yourself feel better is typically a lot easier than confronting stress head-on. Dr. Cheskin explains that people gravitate towards something that doesn't need someone else to do it, is instantly rewarding, and doesn't take a lot of effort, particularly if it's only opening up a package or box. When a person is under stress, the adrenal glands make and release the hormone cortisol into your bloodstream. Often called the stress hormone, studies have shown a direct association between cortisol levels and calorie intake. False hunger signals can lead you to crave high-calorie foods, overeat, and thus gain weight. Unused glucose in the blood is eventually stored as body fat. Stress eating can only result in one thing, a bigger belly rather than a smaller one. Take a step back to consider what's causing your stress and what you can do about it if you find yourself stress eating. Rather than reaching for a bag of Doritos, try to find a solution or talk it over with a therapist. Number 6. Okay, now you can do some crunches. While you can't target fat loss in specific areas, you can focus on building lean muscle tissue, which helps you burn fat. Any movement you make involves hundreds of muscles between your shoulders and hips, according to DeVecchio. Choosing the right moves is the easiest way to achieve a lean midsection. Gagliardi recommends doing ab work 3 to 4 times a week on non-consecutive days with at least 24 hours of rest in between. You can begin with simple moves like crunches, bicycle crunches, and planks during those sessions. Even if you only work your abs 3 or 4 times a week, Gagliardi recommends stimulating your core, tightening your ab muscles, in any workout. You can do a variety of ab exercises in the comfort of your own home. Work your way up to more complex ab exercises like side-to-side med ball slams and weighted Russian twists once you're familiar with an ab routine, says DeVecchio. Number 5. Load up on protein. There's an explanation why everyone is so obsessed with protein. Not only does it hold you full, but it also helps to heal the tiny tears in your muscles created by strength training. This makes them grow bigger and stronger while also reducing body fat. Dr. Cheskin recommends getting at least 70 grams of protein during the day as a general rule. This is particularly critical before exercising. We've all been accused of working out hard at the gym and then going straight to Chipotle because we're starving. What's the result? You consume more calories than you expend, resulting in excess belly fat. Dr. Cheskin recommends eating a snack of at least 12 grams of protein before exercising to prevent feeling hungry afterward. And what if you're still hungry when you're done? According to Dr. Cheskin, the first step is to check in with yourself and make sure you're not dehydrated. Then, like a protein bar with whole grains, enjoy a protein-rich snack that also contains some carbs. Number 4. Begin strength training. If you want to lose belly fat, full body strength training is essential, particularly if you want to keep it off in the long run. Strength training should be a part of almost everyone's workout routine, according to Dr. Cheskin. Strength training helps you develop muscle, which can eventually absorb body fat. Since muscle is metabolically active, you'll lose calories even after you've finished working out, that total body fat. Bonus, according to Dr. Cheskin, when your metabolic rate increases as a result of muscle development, you'll have a little more wiggle room in your diet if that's something you struggle with. Lift weights at least 2 days a week to begin, and work your way up from there, says Gagliardi. He says, one way to think about it is that you're building up to supporting your long-term goals. For example, either you want to be able to perform those movements, such as a deadlift or bench press, and work your way up to more reps of certain exercises, or perhaps you just want to enhance your everyday tasks, such as lifting groceries more easily. Number 3. Embrace healthy fats. You must eat fat, the right kind of fat, that is, if you want to lose weight. Including monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats in your diet will make you feel more comfortable with your meals. Fat sources that I recommend boosting in the diet come from unsaturated fatty acids found in foods like olive oil, nuts, avocados, fatty fish, and eggs, as they can help improve satiety while offering a range of health benefits when consumed in moderation, says Yassi Ansari, MS, RD, CSSD, National Medial Spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Add some chopped avocado to your salads, eat wild salmon twice a week, and have a little peanut butter with your post-workout snack or smoothie to boost your consumption of healthy fats. Only try to eat them in moderation because they're still high in calories, according to Ansari. Number 2. Walk every day. Walking is a pretty good entry point for people, says Gagliardi, if you don't have an existing workout routine. Obese women who walked for 50 to 70 minutes 3 times a week for 12 weeks substantially reduced their visceral fat relative to a sedentary control group, according to a small study published in the Journal of Exercise Nutrition and Biochemistry. Even if your starting point is a 1-minute stroll, if that's more than you've been doing, Gagliardi says, there are health benefits to that. One of the most common errors people make when attempting to lose weight is trying to do too much too fast and being exhausted. It's easier to start slowly and work your way up than to overdo it and give up, Gagliardi says. A simple way to start is to commit to taking a 10-minute walk after dinner, and gradually increase the time as you become more accustomed to everyday movement. Number 1. Track your calories. The simplest way to lose weight is to eat more calories than you consume. Since 3,500 calories equal 1 pound of fat, a weight loss app or even a pen and paper will help you figure out how many calories you need to remove from your diet or burn at the gym to reach your objectives. Burning 500 more calories a day 7 days a week will result in 3,500 calories burned in a week and 1 pound of weight loss, Gagliardi says. You should take a more generalized approach if you don't feel like crunching numbers every day. For some people, it's understanding that, on average, I eat a whole sandwich, Gagliardi says. Now I'm going to eat half a sandwich for lunch and save the other half for dinner to will my calorie intake by half.
That's it for now. We tend to hope you learned a few tips through this Zoe Health and Wellness video. May God bless you with good health, prosperity, happy life and great success all the days of your life. Take care. Do remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe to Zoe Health and Wellness YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.